March is Women's History Month. This past December, the Idaho Historical Society unveiled a women's suffrage monument in front of the State House. Now today we are joined by State Historian HannaLore Hein with the Idaho State Historical Society. HannaLore, thank you for being here first of all.
Of course.
So women have played a major role in the state's history. What were some of the key points that women really were vital in?
Well, I think we can talk about women's history all day long, but I think the biggest and most important chapter to focus on is really the suffrage story, because we were so progressive in that element. Idaho was the fourth state to enact suffrage legislation for women, and I think that is something that we should be really proud of.
And was it way before many of the states too,
Way
right?
before, yeah. So we enacted suffrage for women in 1896, which was about 15 years before the fifth state enacted suffrage for women, and that was Washington. And that was in 1910, and then the rest of the country didn't get suffrage for women until really the passage of the 19th Amendment, which was in 1920.
Way to go, Idaho. So how did this, the women's suffrage monument, the statue out in front of the State House, come about?
So this was one of three legacy projects that the Idaho State Historical Society envisioned and thought to bring to fruition as part of the Idaho Women 100 initiative, which we really started planning for in 2018 as a way to commemorate that passage of the 19th Amendment and the 100th anniversary of that. And so, of course, COVID kind of interrupted some of our plans, but we started really going to work on that in early 2021 and 2022, and we worked with Irene Deely, a local bronze sculpturist, to bring our idea to fruition, to really showcase women from time immemorial into the present, and then to also showcase how women can stand on the shoulders of those who've come before them, to make sure that women have a space in the future of Idaho.
Because it features the boots and the shoes, and it tells that story.
Yes,
right?
and all of those shoes are actually in the collection of the Idaho State Museum. They were cast in bronze, so those are actual pieces of history on the grounds of the Idaho State House.
That is pretty cool. So what can our viewers do if they want to in some way mark women's history or learn more about it here in Idaho?
Well, I think I would want everybody to have March 14th on their radar, because that is technically Idaho Women's Day here in Idaho.
Okay.
And that is going to be the third year. This year is the third year we'll be celebrating that as a state. That was also an outcome of the Idaho Women 100 initiative. And I would really encourage everybody to go home and speak to the women who are in their lives and ask them questions of their past. And you can always reach out to the Idaho State Historical Society and visit our website, history.idaho.gov, to get ideas of the kinds of questions to ask. And think about the records in your own home, those photo albums and things like that.
And the museum itself has had displays about the critical women in Idaho.
And the old Idaho Penitentiary,
because
there were women who were housed there as well.
Okay. HannaLore Hein, State Historian, thank you so much for your time.
Of course, thank you.
I love history.